Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cities, Skylines 2 and the city of Ringholm. In the last episode we did mention that the school situation wasn't really on par, so we need to fix that. I was thinking we should address that today, at least a little bit, but probably another elementary school and our first high school. But first, let's take a look on what we did in the previous episode. So in the previous episode we built these two lovely blocks, the slightly larger one consisting of mixed residential and commercial, and the smaller one it's a pure office one. We also built this lovely small beach next to it. Let's start by looking at the data, and we can clearly see that we are lacking in every category. So let's fix some of that today. Elementary school, we have a capacity at 1,250 students and we have 1,887 eligible. That means that we are lacking around 600 seats. That's not good, so let's build one elementary school. We should also be looking at building our first high school. We have 0 capacity and 732 eligible. So let's do that. Obviously, we are also lacking in college and university, but the city is quite small at the moment. We are just shy out of 10,000 inhabitants. So let's focus on what is most important. And for now, that would be another elementary and our first high school. So this is the area where I'm thinking we should add another school. I'm thinking it will look something similar to this block over here, probably quite similar. Obviously we need to move this fire station, so let's start by doing that. We'll place it just here for the moment being. When building cities like this, you will rely on a mod called Move It quite a lot, because you want to move the buildings as close to each other as possible to make sure that it looks good. You do not want any gaps in between them. It will take a lot of time, but it will look a lot better in the end, and that's worth it. Two more trees and we'll be done. There we go. Okay, 3. Let's place, 4. There we are. Adding trees yet again. I can't stress this enough. Add greenery to your cities. It will look 10 times better, I promise. Greenery, greenery, greenery. So the first block is done. As I said, it was going to look the same as the one next to it, and it is pretty much. We have added a school which currently has 565 students. We also added the upgrade, so we are all set for when it comes to elementary school students at least. Let's take a look. Excellent. 1,917 students out of a capacity of 2,500. Basically, we have around 600 free seats for future students. When it comes to high school, I do think that there is only one that will fit the aesthetics of this area, and it will be the German high school. As you can see, it is fairly expensive. It costs around 300,000, which basically is 30% of our total capital. And at the moment we are barely making any profit, and when this is placed we'll probably be in a deficit. But it is an investment, so let's place it anyway. I think this area here should be fine. Yeah, let's go for that one. Yeah, this will do fine, looks good, and yeah, it will look good in time, I think. There is no need for any upgrades as the capacity at the moment is far above what we need. Let's see, yeah, we have around 300 eligible students and a capacity around 1,000. So let's save on some cost by not doing the upgrades at the moment. Let's now focus on these two blocks and make them to pure residential. For the next block, let's start by upgrading the fire station and then using moving it slightly closer to the pavement so that we are able to put buildings right next to it. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, 3 new blocks completed, greenery and details added to the surrounding streets, some combined residential and commercial along the main street heading down towards the square, otherwise mostly pure residential. And finally we got a permanent place for our upgraded fire station with some graffiti decals added on the roof. 2 new schools added, 1 elementary and this beautiful high school, which should be a good thing for the city in the future. If we take a look at Old Town from above, we can see that we are done to about 60%. The big lot in the middle, this one over here, is allocated for the cathedral. For the next episode, I'm thinking we should fill in another couple of blocks. Maybe start thinking about some kind of public transport, building a temporary tram line from the central station down towards the square, just to get some people moving. We might also look at the train line from the central station up towards the industrial area. We'll see what we'll do. But that's all for today, and thanks for watching. Do have a lovely one.